Hello, welcome to Left Right Cab. Debate show is not really a debate show. We are back after our long, lovely vacation in Iceland. I'm accompanied with Travis Majoli and Jake Rudder. I'm Tanner Hall. We have Antonio, our off-camera
off-screen number 4.
Number 4. That's always here.
Yeah.
You don't get an introduction.
We do also have our friend Allie in the number 5 seat. Off-screen as well. Number 5. Yes, Antonio is with us on the trip to Iceland as well.
Yeah.
Which I forgot about 5 minutes ago. So, but yeah, it was good times.
Yeah.
Much needed. We did some really, really bougie shit. Also did some really not so bougie.
We did a lot of boozy.
All of it was boozy.
All of it was boozy, yeah.
All of it was boozy.
I want to apologize now. We have the hum of an AC in the background because it's 95 fucking degrees in here.
It is hot.
It is hot.
Hot. No, it's not hot. Iceland.
No.
Not even muggy. No humidity. Doesn't exist.
70 is like the hottest they get.
It was fantastic.
Fuck
Go
America.
there. Go
Yes,
there.
death to America.
And America.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You too, cancel.
Yeah. No, I mean, at least the FBI will drive up our views. But yes, as
I was
Tanner
going to make a
mentioned,
dig to YouTube and say, no, YouTube only cancels the speakers that are pro-America. I'm sorry.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
There you go.
And it begins right where we left off.
Exactly. That said, as Tanner glazed over, it's a debate show that's not really a debate show, but we talk about pop culture, philosophy, politics, all while drinking delicious Cab Sauv. And arguably some of the biggest... Eating cheese. This week we also have a different dip cheese or a pub cheese. And then last week, well, not last week, I guess less than a week ago, some farmer's market, local Willimantic, not quite eggplant hummus, but that's kind of how it was pitched to us and how we tried it.
It's solid.
It's amazing.
It's kind of like a baba ganoush kind of.
I hate eggplant and I hate hummus, so it's just going to sit there for me.
No joke. Try it on
All right.
your
Find out.
baby
Fuck
club
around
crackers.
and find out, please.
I'm going to fuck around and find out so much. It's like poop. It's like...
It's gonna blow your mind. It's
I hate both of these.
So it's not. There's no chickpeas in it.
I want to point out, I'm fighting this, but in Iceland we ate horses and whales, and I'm fighting this.
And
right
adorable little puffins.
Yes, little birds.
So.
Oh god,
Really that bad?
it's like I picked up some dirt from the ground and ate it.
That's like a really bad opinion. I feel like that's okay.
I don't.
I've accepted you having bad opinions in my life.
It's
It's quite literally hummus, garlic. Well,
the garlic is the redeeming quality of this.
garlic, lemon, salt, olive oil.
There's
It's
some,
pretty
yes.
much. It's all of the ingredients that make delicious food, and then just also eggplant.
Yeah,
Anyone
that's what's
else
ruining
to try.
The lemon, the pepper, the salt, the olive oil, the garlic is actually good. It does stand out, but the eggplant I just can't get past it. This is very good. This is garlic herb cheese. I'll just ship now then.
The other-
That's so much. No.
Do it.
No, do it. That's the
live
right
that
amount.
life out.
Oh god, I can't
Is
save
that
you
it?
now.
What is it? That's a bizarre mix.
I think it's really good.
I hear Tanner yelling in someone's pocket.
No, my phone's off.
Oh, it's
Grab
amazing.
it.
It is
Like
actually
hummus.
just a loop of this podcast.
All right.
I'm gonna put my phone
I
down.
picked the wine this week
Dirt.
because I think I messed up a few weeks. We had to reset who was doing what, so it's my turn for week for wine. I have picked Hall Ranch Cabernet Sauvignon 2018. I picked that for a very special reason because it has my name in it. So
I also want to say this, it's in the title too. Rest in peace, Trevor Moore. As a group of people who are all the same age, basically, who grew up with the internet being a very big part of our childhoods. Trevor Moore and Why Is Kids You Know is like a big thing for us, and having him die unexpectedly is kind of a shame, a shitty thing. And
so before we start, what's your favorite skit of the Wise Kid You Know?
it's hard. I like space potatoes a lot. Space potatoes is dope.
I'm gonna take a gallon of PCP.
That's my
Mostly.
second one probably.
Mostly in good timing.
Is that yours?
Roughly around the time that Trevor Moore died, we were, I don't want to say accosted by a man in Iceland trying to buy
He was
PCP.
very friendly.
He
was.
But he was
the
also
sweetest guy ever.
he was also very open about why he was there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was there to
also-
buy some PCP.
He was blasted though.
He's like, so I'm here and I'm waiting. I'm gonna meet this criminal. He's gonna give me some drugs. And was like, this is
If
great.
there had been a
Did you
more
want
cliche,
PCP?
like, if there had been a greater cliche cop like sting of "Hi everyone, I'm here to buy some drugs."
Hello, children.
Like, you would
I
kind
am
of just
one
be
of the
like,
hip fellow friends you have.
"What up, my fellow young people?" He was super, the nicest dude ever, and we all very politely declined ever wanting to buy or do PCP.
Or sell him PCP.
Or yeah, he also
wasn't,
thought
he wasn't clear either way.
Yeah. So then we went swimming in this public bath.
Well, so he's trying to buy PCP?
He
He was trying to buy PCP.
He was waiting for a dealer.
Yes, he
That's what it was.
didn't know if we were the dealer or if we were also looking to buy PCP.
We just
I'm
happened to be
not
at the
sure.
same place, same time. What a
Yeah.
coincidence!
And after we got out of the pool and like dried off, stole towels. So I guess we were criminals in
We were
Iceland.
just separately. Petty
yeah,
theft.
petty theft. Whilst walking out, he was walking the opposite direction, and we're like, "Oh, did you buy your PCP?" And he was like, "Yeah, he's on the other block. I need to go around." And we're like, "Okay, like have a good time."
It's cool.
And then he was like, "Yeah, my friend I'm gonna do PCP with lives like a block away from here. Do you guys want to come? He's got a great apartment." And we're like, "No, we don't."
He was like describing he was like Iceland famous. Like he was
Yeah,
like he's this
he was a
person.
big deal in Iceland.
He's like the party monster of Iceland.
Our
kinda.
movies
That's what I was
sensationalize and make fun of Europe, like Euro Trip, and with this crazy stuff. But it actually was kind of true a lot in Iceland. There's a fair amount of things that were just so
I definitely did
weird
not
and
do
strange.
weird drugs in Iceland.
We definitely
Yeah.
did not do for legal purposes.
For legal purposes, it is totally fiction that I did ketamine in Iceland.
Just as it is very fiction that I got very, very drunk the last night and sleptwalked into what was very clearly not the bathroom.
And urinated on the front door of the hostel?
Not of the hostel, but of our room.
Of our room, yes.
Yeah.
As a piece of fiction, of course.
Absolutely. Good times.
It was good times.
Can't,
Go to
can't,
Iceland.
Can't
Go to
recommend
Iceland.
going
Go
to
to
Iceland more.
So, anyways, Hall Ranch. We'll talk about Iceland a little after we do this. Hall Ranch. I bought it. We never had. None of us have had it, right?
Nope.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna do our little taste
Tanner
test.
showed me the bottle beforehand. Usually my good kind of like eye on it is the more descriptive they are about where they source grapes, usually the better it is.
It's the
If you just
vibe.
want like the unspoken rule of wine, if someone takes pride in where they get their grapes, they usually have pride in the product itself.
The nose. The nose on this.
So that means it's going to be very good and something up Jake.
This smells like a Jake and Travis moment. Yeah, this
Yeah,
tastes
fuck
like a
with
Jake,
that.
this is a Jake and Travis one. This is
I fuck with that.
Oh
This-
my god, that's really good.
this is close to a 3-Finger Jack level.
That's
I
really
know
good.
It's very good.
That's actually really good.
It's
I'm
good.
glad your namesake holds the quality.
Yeah,
this
it's
is very good.
It's very good.
I did just pair it with that cheese, but still.
For better or for worse.
Smooth.
better.
Smooth.
Mhm.
No, it has that little bit of tint of the dry, but it's not. Doesn't burn your throat at the end. It's not harsh like some like Albertoni, like the one the trash one I brought up the last time.
It's not quite three finger.
No, it's not 3-Finger Jack, but it's really good.
It's on that.
I put this under Oberon, but
I
like
would
they're
put it under
in
Oberon,
the.
too.
Where
It's in
you
that
put
track,
it,
though.
I think I rated Agitator very high.
Yeah.
I would.
In that ballpark.
I feel like I'm starting to black out some of our like older
Less
wines.
memorable?
Yeah, like Agitator, I remember liking, but I don't remember what it would taste like really. I remember I know what Three Finger Jack tastes like the back of my hand, you know.
This is good. I'll give this to, even though I know this is far more you guys.
It's not sweet.
It's no.
It's not sweet. There's some like kind of fruit notes on it, but it's still very. I fuck with this wine. Like I was.
Antonio.
It's got a solid body.
Allie, your opinions.
Antonio's last because
I'm a fan of this wine.
out of
Are you
10.
normally a red fan or a white fan?
I normally am a white fan, but I do like
Same.
a good dry cab, honestly.
So give us out of a 10, what would you give that?
Before we do that,
I've
Probably fur?
I'd give it a 9.
wow, that's high.
It's higher than anything
It's
we've
very
ever-
drinkable. It's like not
It
like
is.
we've had Oberon. I think was like a 9.5. Three Finger Jack
We
was
haven't
a
done
solid
it.
10.
We haven't done it.
Yeah.
We have not done Three Finger Jack on the show.
3-Finger Jack was normally we do a feature wine, and then when we kill that, we bring in a second wine, but it's not really the title of the show or the one we're highlighting. 3-Finger Jack happened to be the secondary one we brought up, and it just smashed the competition for everything we ever had, and it's now the gold standard for what we compare every other wine to.
okay.
Tanner bought me a bottle of it for Christmas.
That's true.
Oh, wow.
And it doesn't break your bank. It's super cheap.
Yeah, you can get it
Uh,
anywhere from 14 to like 16, 17 bucks.
It's like in most
Antonio?
stores.
Hmm?
This?
It's in a couple.
Whoa!
You don't like it.
I don't know. Something about it I just don't like.
He's a Shiraz fan. It's not
Yeah.
peppery at all.
Yeah, it's like.
Go on.
Come on.
I like it.
I don't
think
like
it's
it.
smooth.
Wine bad.
I will. Okay, I'll say this. I feel like it has.
Why not good?
This could be because I'm wine illiterate a little bit. Because I'm more white, like Riesling was good.
I'm
But
a soft
Sweet
blonde.
dessert wines.
My question is, it does have a slight water. It doesn't feel thick. It feels thin.
I don't necessarily agree entirely. It does have a good body.
I feel like it's a little watery to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
It is. I think it's a little
It's a
watery.
little bit.
But it's
But it's still like.
but it's smooth. But the watery makes it smooth. It's almost like a velvet
I
thin.
really don't like it.
To me,
I don't know
I don't know.
It activates taste buds across the tongue. That's really like something that my mind goes to.
I would drink this.
I don't think it's shallow. Is what I think. What you're trying to describe in my head is like a shallow.
Yeah, it's not shallow. It's not.
Yeah, but
shallow.
there's a certain.
We've had like thicker wines. Like
Drinkability.
this.
I think specifically this isn't a very tannin forward.
No,
wine.
it's
It's
not.
not very
No.
cottony. It's not very leather.
No, there's no
It's
cotton
just
on
not
it.
very-
which is
That's
Antonio's.
That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
It's
all.
watery, but it still has like a full like mouth
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
Like it coats. And
It's
like,
it's
So-
smooth. It's a
Yeah.
smoother wine. It's not like watery. Watery is like a real insult.
Yeah, not
So
watery.
yeah, but I understand where that came from with the watery remark.
So if we're doing grading, I'm comfortable at an 8 on this.
8.
I'm comfortable. It's very good. I will give the objective grade of an 8.
I'll give it an 8. Like my usual kind of scale, I guess, is would I take this to a party or would I be happy to see it at a party? And I would. If I saw this out, I'd be like, fuck yes, I'm gonna get some like. Someone's got pretty decent taste for things, so like I would drink it. I do think like it is lacking in tannins, maybe like a barrel issue with how it was aged. I don't think it diminishes from the wine in the slightest bit. I think it lets the other notes kind of come forward. It is kind of fruit forward without being sweet. Is it like
Not
blackberries,
sweet.
currants?
It's not
What
sweet.
do we got on this?
We've had like pure fruit juice up there.
Fucking
Sweet.
cupcake, whatever that shit was.
I don't think we've ever had cupcake. Coincidentally, also a one of California's earliest female head winemakers.
Look at that. Look at that, Tanner,
Oh.
being a feminist
It's inclusive, dude.
on accident.
That's pretty neat.
I'm actually I'm trying to be fair here because like, are we talking personal preference or like, we're doing objective opinions here? So I think-
Objective opinion, obviously personal preference. I'm putting it at a 7.
So my
But my
objective,
objective of what is actually probably really good overall
in my
is an 8.
heart, my objective is more like a 7. In my like heart, how I feel about it to me. I think there's like, I really enjoy drinking this wine, but like even though I was defending the body of it, I do notice that like the lack of tannins and like the complexity is not that thick.
Yeah.
So
I-
people
I'll
who watch
get-
our shows, a lot of our stuff falls in that 4, 5, 6 range.
I'll
So
get-
to
I'll
be,
get-
to,
I'll-
to be
I'll-
an 8,
I'll come on the 8 train just
You
just,
are-
just to
I think
be.
we are
yeah.
pretty solidly 8s.
Yeah.
you are among
I'll
fine
give it a 9.
company.
This is
Paul
like-
range.
I might go down to an 8. I might have maybe meet you there after more drinking it a little more.
Consider also that we're basing this off of like a mean,
These are all
a
20
mean of
20
wines.
some odd other wines.
We're trying to compare other ratings that we've done to.
Some better, some worse.
You would not be the first.
But yeah, throughout it, I think
God,
this,
that Walking Dead one.
all throughout it, I would not be upset drinking it. I would be very happy.
It's like you're drinking a zombie. It's real gross. It's just
yeah.
brute alcohol.
Interestingly enough, I actually like this a little more than Agitator, but I would put those two on the
They're
same,
close.
the same kind of name.
Or the Juggernaut with the big line.
Mhm.
They're very.
Darnell was the other one for it. Those three all kind of hit this range where
Neat. Those all 3 were my wines.
Is there not the one with the really good label?
It has a cool. It looks like a
Yeah,
cool
it's
Cambria
like-
album with
yeah,
the lion
the gold, the reddish, like the blackish.
on top, second to the right.
I think I put that. I think I put this above it though.
It's in the
I'd
same
put all
school.
3, like,
They're in the
it's
same
the same
school
vein.
of, definitely. But yeah,
A tier, not S tier.
Yeah,
It's A tier.
Yeah, it's A tier. It isn't like.
Is that actually like a more feasible way for us to do this?
I mean, I like the point scale, but looking at what's up there, like I like Stag. That's a B tier.
No.
Like
Stag Sleep.
Reserve Gold S tier. First wine we ever did.
No, it was
Yeah,
great.
it was very, very sweet.
It was a Cabernet with vanilla. And I loved it.
It was diabetes in a class.
And to be
Like,
fair,
yeah.
if I was female, I would have been 43% more likely to engage in sadomasochist behavior.
Well, I think
As part of the trivia questions.
it was. I think that the female part of that question might be like
The
negating the
sadist.
male part of it. But, maybe it's also effective for males as well.
No, they like chocolate.
Yeah, I'm looking what's
Okay.
up there. Agitator was solid. Educated Guess was like lackluster. That's C tier.
Mhm.
You can go back and
or-
watch any of these episodes, by the way, and
No.
watch our rankings. You're like, I want to know what they're ranking the wine is. And then as soon as we're done, we start to talk about bullshit politics, and like, they just shut
Yeah,
off.
just
Like,
shut
oh,
up.
I came here for the wine review, not to get mad.
Which, if that's the case, well, would buy. I mean, actually, who
Should-
knows? It depends on the price. I may,
Oh,
get
that's true.
I may get real pissed off depending on those.
All right, let's get to that. Sorry.
Wine, yes, price.
Antonio, what do you think?
What?
Price.
What do you think for this bottle?
Price? 12.
Flat 12?
At this,
Bottle.
looking at this bottle.
I mean, the label's
22.
pretty.
22.
Oof. Big,
That's a
big
big
spread,
break.
big spread, big
Yeah.
spread. Me, I did go last for the scoring. I will say $14.99.
I'll say $16.99.
Technically, Travis wins. $19.99.
Oh,
Flat
wow.
$20.
Wow.
It's worth
Wait.
it. I was going under.
You
for-
said $16.99.
With
Price
is Right.
rules.
Price is Right.
Wow.
Without going over.
Sorry.
It's like.
You lost both showcases.
Good day, Sarah. Oh man.
Now that's
no, $20 flat.
No, it's worth it. I would say it's it's a $20 wine.
I went up.
Is it a value wine? No, it's not a value at $20. But I would drink it at $20.
I think it is a little overpriced. It's funny.
Can I also say?
I don't
That-
think so.
that's-
I don't think so either.
That
I disagree.
said,
I disagree.
if I saw it for like $18.99 on sale, I'd scoop it.
It's $1 less.
I think that's- when you're dealing with literally 5% of things,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's
So,
5%
okay,
less than the market
for
for it.
example, Agitator was $24.99.
This, comparing the two,
Oberon's 22.
infinitely
right?
better.
Oberon
was 22.
22. Three Finger Jack is a fucking steal. Is like
that's 16.
I think Three Finger Jack is tainting your opinion of wine prices.
No, because there was
What is that?
Three Finger Jack is anywhere between $14.99 and like
Yeah.
$17.99.
And it's the best
16.
wine.
No, I
I've
had
ever
it.
It's the best wine I've ever
It
had.
is really good.
It's the best wine I've ever had. I'll say it right now on this podcast. The best wine I've ever had.
It's
So
the
which is-
whale of cabs.
It is. It's
So-
the mink whale.
The mink
Yes.
whale. of cabs.
Repeatedly, I've said multiple times that if you're spending more than $20 on a bottle of wine, you are usually not buying quality.
That's not more than 20 though.
I know, and that's
Tax.
why this is on the, well, it's
Bottle deposit.
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
just theft.
It's just they stole from me.
But throughout it, if you can find a solid cab somewhere between 12 and 18 that you really like, stick with it.
I'm just letting you know, one of these weeks I will come in here with a $100 bottle of cab.
And
I'm
you're gonna hit it.
I'm currently
I'll tell you
winning,
right now,
I'm
you
currently
will
winning
probably hit
the
it.
price right now.
Huh?
Yeah.
I have the most expensive bottle right
The
now.
40s?
35.
35?
It was the
it was the
Aragoni
Aragoni.
Select. It was like
No, it was not good.
Oh, you know what else was trash? We kind of forgot. We did it when we were upstairs.
Yeah, it's
14
6-7.
hands.
Yeah, it was bad.
The horse sits on it.
I didn't think that was
Trash.
was that actually one of them?
That was bad.
Oh, it is up there. Yeah, it's right after Educated
Wow.
Guess and Lebanon Green.
Giddy up. It's
Which
bad.
Lebanon Green, local vineyard, very solid. Educated Guess, not local vineyard, kind of bad.
Great
All right,
American Wine
so
Company. Awful.
Paul Ranch, you are among
Yeah.
the elite top 10 for sure.
Mhm.
Maybe top 5 if we actually do the math.
Well, I mean, this
but
is like 22, 23 episodes.
Yeah.
To include zero.
you're in the top.
Top 10 without a doubt.
I would say probably top five.
maybe.
Probably top 5.
Giving it 8s? Yeah. It's tough to get an 8 on this show. We're
Yeah.
harsh critics. we're literally no ones.
Most sommeliers are no one.
That's true.
That's the irony behind it. 'Cause being a
So-
sommelier is bullshit.
Jake, what did you want to do tonight? What did you want to talk about?
So before I knew we were going to have some people in the audience, I come up with an idea for talking about Iceland, xenophobia, how travel expands your mind. But then, knowing people were here, I want to teach you guys a game. And the game is the game of things.
I've never heard of this. I mean, he told me about it briefly, but from what I gather, it's similar to Boulder Dash.
It's like,
I've never played either of these games. I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
I don't know where Ali fucking went. But
Ali, governess.
I mean, before we go into that,
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about Iceland?
yeah, briefly.
Okay.
I think she's in the bathroom.
Welcome to the bathroom.
Iceland.
So, if we're doing a thesis, I'm not doing a thesis about this, but I think anyone who has the potential to do it, and I know it's cost prohibitive and whatever.
Not for us. That was the tickets were 200, 300 bucks. No, 90, 300 bucks.
That's cost prohibitive to some people, you know.
I suppose.
Not trying to eschew any classism here. If you have the chance to, even locally or internationally, whatever, travel has been pretty globally scientifically proven to expand your mind and like give you greater perspective on your cultures around you, help you understand people who aren't of your ilk, class, race, gender, whatever. Also, I just think travel is fucking fun. And if you have the chance to do it, do it. Don't fucking wait. You're only this, like, you might not even be young anymore, but you're only this age right now, and you're only going to get older. Travel while you can.
We experienced one of the best beers we've ever had in Iceland. Oh, Travis has one.
The Helga.
This one.
Helga
Oh, Helga.
raspberry sour beer. It is not like our sours here. It doesn't have that super acidic where if you drink 2 or 3, you start to get the heartburn. It's just smooth. It's so good.
Also unique because most beers in Iceland were not very good.
Yeah,
true.
really.
Yeah.
There were 2%.
A
Yeah,
lot,
really
of them were
low-
2.5%.
Yep.
Helga, I think, is like 5 and change.
So for our trip to Iceland, we were there for 4 days. Not a long time. Travis, Antonio, Tanner was there. Our friend Jordan was there. We stayed in hostels. We crushed the bar scene as much as you could during like a COVID restructuring. So they reintroduced COVID regulations the day we landed, basically. So it went from 3 a.m. bar scene to 11 p.m. bar scene.
However, it goes till 1 because everyone hangs out in the street and with their beer glasses and cups, and they're just like, we're just gonna keep drinking.
Well, you can walk right to the convenience store, buy a beer, walk back out, open it up.
Yeah.
Like no one says a fucking peep about it.
I think in the entire span of time, with the exception of the airport, we saw 3 cops. None of them with guns, tasers, batons, anything.
Or costing anybody.
Or
This-
interacting.
it was
They
very
were just
strange.
standing outside.
It was very strange because if that amount of people, there was a lot on the main streets in the bar hoppy town areas. If that many people were drinking outside in Boston
Or Hartford or
or
any
Hartford or any of these cities where it was like fights would be breaking out constantly.
Will also be
Cops every
there'll be-
block, blue lights just sitting there in their cars
Yeah.
waiting for something to happen.
cruises all the way down the road.
Yeah, it would. I don't under. That's weird to me.
It felt like we were like parents weren't home. No, that's what it felt like.
It was a slight.
Parents weren't home.
It was a little bit of a culture shock to me to see like, wow, okay, there is something different about my culture here in America compared to Iceland because this isn't a problem here. This is
Mhm.
no, everyone is just.
Well, basically,
So-
chill.
I just
wanna
Don't
say,
be
yeah,
an
actually-
asshole. And
yeah,
There's a
you're
very
fine.
Iceland has this kind of unspoken rule of don't be an asshole, and everything's pretty much fine. And
I mean, it's
one-
because everyone in Iceland is fucking pleasant. Like
and
the
also
people
related
there-
to each other.
Well, that too. But the people there are so fucking kind and like friendly and inviting. Like Antonio, myself, and Jordan specifically all ended up at house parties like 3 nights in a row, basically. And like we didn't like invite ourselves. It just like we were with people who took us there, you know. And like we were fucking strangers from America. Just like people wanted to show us a good time in Reykjavik and Greater Iceland. It was nice.
There's
So many people. It's like, oh, I'm out with my wife, and this is our girlfriend. They're like 80%
Well,
of people
exactly,
there.
yeah,
80% of people in the capital of Reykjavik are poly.
Very poly, very very.
Sex
Just have no problem
Sex
asking
positive.
you. No problem asking you which way do you go.
No.
Which way do you swing?
I was asked several times.
Hey, which way do you swing?
Mhm.
Just so I know for later. If I want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
take it. Like,
exactly.
It's like-
It was a common conversation piece for sure.
So, one of the things when it comes to talking about the difference between the States versus Iceland versus Ireland versus other areas in Western Europe, and I would arguably even say Eastern Europe and others, is the States, we are not the only ones who binge drink, but we have perfected the art of binge drinking to the point of being
We're very-
wildly reckless.
We're really good at it, actually. Though.
We are, and
We're
like
really
that's
good at it.
that's not really a trophy we want to get.
it's weird.
But
yeah.
you can by volume, there are people in Ireland in Scotland who drink far more.
Let's start in the morning.
Well, yeah, if anyone is getting a gold medal in the Olympics of drinking, day drinking probably goes to the British Isles.
Yeah.
It's weird. I saw that here in America, if you drink till you're blasted, for some reason you want to get on the rooftop and say, I'm going to jump in the pool. It didn't seem like that would be something Icelanders would want to do.
No.
Like, even if drunk blasted. It was not like...
They don't. Well, they have like low alcohol content stuff too. They just don't get blessed like we do. Honestly, they drink to like sustain.
I mean, well, to be fair, Travis received a beer from a very nice blasted man.
He actually gave me 2 from his backpack. He had to correct me on how I pronounced school.
Skull. It's skull. More A.
So it rhymes with the skulls of your enemies. As he very eloquently
Can we trust his pronunciation if he's slurring words
staggered and slurred through it. Yeah.
through a second language that isn't his natural?
But he was very pleasant. Again,
No, he was
I-
nice.
no-
He's fine. Just
nothing
drunk.
but
Just super
positive
drunk.
experiences from people. But yeah, I think in the States we celebrate recklessness when it comes to binge drinking. And that isn't something that's shared with our neighbors across the pond. Or I will say it definitely is shared with Canadians.
South America does too.
South America as well. It's maybe just like in
You go,
America.
Brazil.
North-
You
It's
go.
America thing.
yeah, it's just a North America, South America thing. And it's really just how hard can you go for as long as possible? And
You
it
told
doesn't
me
matter
to get
what
me
you do.
drunk to sleep with you, Jane.
I know that already.
But yeah, so there was another point we were kind of skirting on that when it came to you saying like if you had the opportunity to travel, it could even be across state lines in the U.S. If you live close to the border of another country, just go there. Throughout it, it does absolutely. If you experience a culture outside of your own, that's something that I think is worth experiencing.
When I got on that plane, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go. Finish your statement. Sorry.
I would say to even include one of the most enlightening experiences I've ever had was I was traveling for work and I went to Jackson, Mississippi. Like
So still interstate. Yeah.
still within the U.S. I felt like it was an entirely different place.
Absolutely. Well, U.S. is unique in that way. I think.
It's a big fucking.
I probably
place.
feel that way in like New Orleans.
I think
New Orleans is a blast.
U.S. is
Like-
probably one of the most culturally diverse countries in the world. I think that is actually true.
What?
Yeah, New Orleans is
Our country?
Yeah, our
Oh
country.
yeah, we're just you go somewhere else, it's different in
Yeah,
every
yeah.
section.
I think it's actually possible that we are the most culturally diverse country. I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
I think it's also because we are a very large country by landmass, but also
By influence.
Habitate a lot of people.
influence there.
The French.
Yeah. Like I'll tell you outright,
the Latins.
New Orleans most nights of the week is like St. Patrick's Day in Boston, but French.
Yeah.
French St. French St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. So
And while we were in
St.
Iceland,
Agnes-
we
it's
all ate horse, whale, puffin.
I'm a vegetarian.
He's a vegetarian, but he powered through it. It was fantastic. And when I got on that plane to Iceland, I didn't think like it was going to even be a I thought I would just die never eating a horse. Not that it was on my agenda of something I got to do, but
Yeah, truth be told,
there's a meme. If you look, it's like where do you draw the line? It's a PETA line.
Mhm.
It's like where do you draw the line? It just shows a string of animals starting from like cows and chickens and goats and
Horses.
and then it goes to like rabbit, horse, and then dog, cat, blah, blah. And then
Oh, there's a dolphin in there.
Someone artificially drew a line like we stop it here, and it's behind the rabbit in front of the horse.
Right.
No, you can move the line past the horse.
I mean,
Horses are delicious.
I'll take the position that I will eat most animals under very
Depends on how
most
most duress.
circumstances.
Depends on the duress. Cat and dog are pretty low on my list.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I don't actively
Yeah,
seek out
yeah.
eating cats
If
and
you go to
dogs.
China on skewers, they have seahorses
Yeah.
just rotating on like over open flame. Would you eat a seahorse?
I don't know if I can.
I would. I'm a
That's,
pescatarian.
my only
You
concern
just
is
said-
like
I-
I ate a fucking whale. Of course I would eat a seahorse.
So
Hold
what
on.
I mean by that is like
I ate a
don't know if
sentient
it's
animal for
shellfish,
sure.
Like I'm more worried about the
okay.
allergens.
Oh,
before.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm talking about the
For me.
ethic. Like, do I have any ethical fucking reservations against it? Not at all.
I ate a fucking whale. I'm gonna eat
Yeah.
a goddamn seahorse. Like,
Do sentience? People eat octopus all the time.
yeah.
And that's
I think
arguably
calamari.
smart. Yeah, it's fucking smarter than like dolphins and shit. By the way, most of your tuna that you had in the 90s to the early 2000s
Had dolphin in it.
had dolphin in it.
Yeah. That's why they had dolphins say tuna.
You didn't need a marketing and branding campaign to say your shit is dolphin safe if it wasn't.
You can eat
endemic.
anything in the world if you eat an ass. So let's just say that.
Yeah.
If you can eat it, power to that.
Cheers.
You're good. Cheers.
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 Are we high?
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Cheers and ass.
Yeah.
Cheers and
It's,
eating
it's
ass.
2021. Eat ass.
Yeah. It's like not. I was reading something on Reddit.
Did you cheers to that? Oh, I saw you looked through
No.
your glass.
No.
I was like, no, I don't want to. Antonio's like, I don't want to be on record saying that I eat ass.
Antonio eats ass. Everyone knows that.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say this about eating ass now. I was going to say this about like to sort of wrap up the whole like travel idea though, is that I think that there is this sort of like fear for me that I think like, globally like xenophobia has like some rumblings and is kind of on the rise in some places, and that scares me a lot. And I think anything we can do to sort of like increase people's purviews of other cultures, I think is a good
Okay,
thing.
so
Marine Le Pen
counter.
is the opposition leader in France, and she's a fucking racist.
Yeah.
Counter to say in
Boris
terms of
Johnson.
xenophobia.
Boris
not,
Johnson, I don't think is a
not
like,
excited to travel to somewhere like North Korea.
Mm.
Not excited to travel to the Congo. There's
North-
places where
but North Korea is xenophobic to you.
I would 100% go to both those places.
I would say that, absolutely. We're the only.
Not as an instance of.
The funny thing is, we're the one country that can go to North Korea. Like
I
we're the
understand.
one country, the one.
Again, and
What?
that's-
Even us and maybe China. Like,
China and Russia, they have
China and
not
Russia have
much.
open things for.
But it's
Also,
like,
fun fact: the largest purchaser of Hennessy, North Korea.
Yep.
They just have warehouses full of it. It's crazy. Yeah,
Specifically,
that's
it was one of the.
Do they drink it like all
the
alive?
elite,
It's not
the,
them,
the,
it's the elite.
the
So
elite
basically,
government.
The not founder, but I guess sort of the first glorious leader of North Korea, fucking loved Hennessy. So it's viewed as sort of like this is cherishing the memory of our glorious leader of the past. Now that said, there's I don't know if he's a YouTube influencer or TikTok or something on it. Drew Pinsky. He just travels to like weird fucking places. He was in North Korea and like filmed as much of it as he could. And he's like, yeah, this is a fucking surreal place where there is such strong cognitive dissonance about how the rest of the world functions. And he's like, if you have a chance, go to North Korea, but fully know that you are stepping into like a
dystopia.
complete like.
By the way,
It's-
they have
it's-
won every gold medal this
Yep.
USA. Olympic.
Occasionally, they do lose to China,
China takes one or two.
but typically, yeah.
After
North
multiple
Korea's-
years of them winning, they were like, hey, we gotta make it a little believable. We'll give China one. Give Russia one. Okay. We give them bronze and silver.
And that is the case. But like, not even just that, but you can't film certain things. You can't leave your hotel at certain times.
The kid stole a sign. An American kid stole, it's like from, in a grocery store thing, like a little thing, whatever. They found it, they caught it, they put him in a work camp. U.S. tried to get him out and negotiate with the family. He was put in the work camp until he died. And this was just maybe 2-3 years ago. This was towards the end of Biden's, Obama's administration.
Yeah.
Obama's administration.
I thought it was
And
like
end of Obama's.
take inventory. I thought Trump was already.
No, it's towards the end of Obama's administration. I'm not. This isn't a bash on Obama. They actually legitimately tried to get him free, and the parents, and he actually had a court date and appeal. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take it. And they were like, no, work camp. Then he just died of exhaustion. It's like, dude, this kid was like 21, 22 on vacation. First of all, that's my opinion. Dumb parents for letting him fucking go to North Korea. But
On vacation.
Yeah,
as a
just
student,
like-
it's just.
I mean, again, we just were talking about we stole a bunch of shit in Iceland. We have glasses from bars. We have towels.
This is all fiction, of course.
I wrote a fanfic of myself stealing a towel solely because it said for rental use only.
It does say that. I have one
In
that says
this fan fiction.
I have one that says Aero Spritz.
Aperol.
Aperol Spritz, sorry.
Yes.
She knows the drink. I don't know it actually.
It's
in-
so fucking good.
It's a fanfic
You
though.
need
It
to
didn't
have
actually
it.
I
happen.
didn't
Oh, the other thing we survived on while over there
Donner.
is this drink called Appleson.
Oh, Donner's there.
Mm.
Appleson is this.
Appleson. Oh.
It's this orange.
Appleson and gin.
Appleson and gin. It's
Apple gin.
very, very, very good.
There's no apple in it though.
It's not apple. It's like an orange soda, but it's not syrupy like ours. It's almost like a seltzer carbonate, but they squeezed a real orange in it, and it's like just
It was
the
really-
best.
But alcohol?
No,
No, it's just
we-
it's not alcohol, it's
soda.
just soda, but
We-
it is
we-
the
we
it is
bought-
the ideal mixer.
So how we found this was the flight over. Tanner and myself, for whatever reason, Tanner, myself, and Jordan were seated together like twice, both there and back. We didn't choose our seats. We just got lucky into the same seats.
I had a full row to myself, both there and back.
On the
It was
way
wonderful.
on the way over though, we were like trying to figure out what to do for drinks, and I was like, oh, these gins are 2 for 1 or whatever.
So we got the 2 for 1. They turned out being very fruity gins, not juniper heavy.
No, they're very fruit forward. Yeah, like a berry
orange almost.
Yeah,
in
orangey.
itself.
Like, yeah.
So that's probably why I complimented the Appleson really well. So then we saw Appleson, and we're
And
like,
we're like-
this is different.
And the
Let's try it.
stewardess was like, "This is my favorite," and she gave us a whole can of it.
It was our last one.
It was the last one. She gave us the whole can. Typically, they pour you a glass and like you don't get the can. She gave us the whole can for whatever reason. And so we're sitting there pouring these mixed drinks, and we're like, this is like.
Now I had a little bit of tonic and a lime.
We had tonic and lime too, but
Yeah.
we're like, for some reason, this is the best mixed drink I've ever had in my
Yeah.
entire fucking life.
Yeah.
And we got there, we bought like a big 2-liter bottle of apple cider, and we bought
Angelica. It's called Angelica's Gin.
Angelica's
we left
Gin.
it duty free. We just bought it just
Okay.
to have it in the room.
one step back. For some reason, Iceland makes the best fucking shit. Because Antonio bought a cucumber gin that was also incredible.
So
Yeah, I was genuinely blown away by not just the quality of the types of
Oh,
gin,
Jake. Oh my.
but the variety of kind of bouquets or the taste behind it. So as we mentioned, Antonio had a cucumber gin. We had the Angelicas, which was almost like an orange sort of thing. And then there's also another drink,
No.
which is not quite the same.
Dun, 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 dun.
Which this is what is affectionately known as
It's
Black
actually,
Death.
this means Black Death, and it's not affectionately known. It is called the Black Death.
Black Death. I would describe it as Rumpelminz meets
Rumpelminz.
Rumpelminz
It's like-
mixed with
Jaeger.
Jaeger mixed with what's the third one? There was 3. Give me a little bit. It tastes like
Creme de menthe.
no.
No, the mint.
I don't
It's
know
not
what
really a
it is.
mint thing.
It's very
It's
peppery.
definitely
It's peppery.
anisette.
Anisette for sure.
Anisette. That's what it is. Anisette, Jaeger, and Rumpelminz.
So all of those are Jaeger is anisette based. So it's like a licorice sort of portfolio. But
Oh, it's really good.
it's not
It's
terrible.
pretty good.
Ugh,
Have you had some?
God,
Have you ever had this
so
before,
good.
Allie?
She had it, but she was already drugged last time.
So
too.
we are all vaccinated. So
I tried
this
it,
is fine.
but I'd like to try it again.
Yeah, it's Rumpelminz and Jaeger is very much like the strongest notes through that, but it's also like I don't know. There's some other weird
I don't know about
spirits.
Jaeger. I don't taste that.
It's the
There's-
liquor.
it's just the
licorice sort of
anisette.
taste.
What
It's
is
just the
that?
anisette.
Stuff like
Cigarettes?
Death,
Tastes like
black.
cigarettes.
Black Death.
It tastes like Black Death.
It's like
it's
a flavor
whatever the-
that I can't figure out.
Whatever the
No one
plague
can.
was in Europe, it is predominantly this. They distilled it. They took all the dead bodies.
Or something.
Like yeah, it's
It's
fucking
distilled- it's
rats.
Grass. It's grass.
Grass.
Not rats.
It's dead rats.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to read the back. I'm assuming it's all in Icelandic.
No, half of it's English. The other half is.
Well,
That's reassuring.
So,
Yeah.
before we got into stare, because Allie walked away again, we
Don't leave.
I highly recommend if you.
We literally
have the
started
chance-
talking about this so that we could stall for you to come back so we could play the game.
Oh, okay.
If we
Well,
Well,
have the chance-
I want to have a drink, but my drinks are warm, so I
Go-
was
go-
going to get ice.
Go get ice.
Okay.
You have that time.
Is that okay?
No. Yes.
But throughout it, if you have the chance to travel, even if you've lived in a 30-mile radius area, lived, worked, only experienced stuff in there, go 50 miles out. Like you don't have to travel to a foreign country to experience a culture outside of
if
here.
you live in Connecticut, go to Boston, go to New York City. There's
Go to Providence.
Go to Montreal.
Like,
Go
Go
get
Montreal.
go to
Montreal
if you
passport
have your
and drive
passport.
there. Yeah.
We can now. There are like average wait times of about 2.5 hours to cross the land border.
Gross.
Wow.
So yeah, but if you have the chance to travel, it is sometimes cost prohibitive, but there are efficient ways of making it work. Go with a group. There's a Groupon for everything these days.
Find a work-study program. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that said, maybe don't pack up everything and move to a foreign country.
George.
Or if you
Go
can,
online.
do so.
Find a girl, get catfish for a few years, fall in love,
Mm-hmm.
travel to this country where they're at.
Marry him.
Oh, I think I believe it's called 90 Day Fiance. And that's ultimately the thing is you find someone in a foreign country and you convince them to, marry you and live that life.
Please catfish me, daddy.
Throughout of that, it's
All right, so Jake has a game. Yes,
Okay.
travel. Travel's great.
Travel
Travel's
as
good.
much as you can.
It was fun. It was relaxing. After working 7 days a week for 6 years, it was a nice break.
I feel like it did.
highly
I feel
also beforehand highly recommend don't go to the Blue Lagoon, go to the Sky Lagoon.
like, yeah, that was a good
It
time.
is
Less touristy,
infinity
not
edge.
so many kids running around.
Yeah.
And they will serve you booze as they throw you into a cold pool, into a sauna.
The rock salt scrub.
There's also
Yeah.
lemon alcohol.
Yes, they do
We all
cap you off
reached
at
it.
4 drinks.
I reached it.
I did not. I still have one, but I wasn't going to drink it.
After the rock salt, there's the steam room, which you literally enter the core of the sun. You cannot breathe. You just breathe everyone sweat.
I could have stayed in there forever. Honestly.
I'm with Tanner. I genuinely thought I was going to die in
Oh
that
no, I
room.
could have stayed in there
This-
forever.
To the
This
point
would've-
that I agreed to move to the upper level where it was hotter, only to like slide down because I was fucking
You would
dead.
have. You
I
would
was
have. I
like,
don't
I'm
mean this
gonna
as an
die.
insult. You would have ended up looking like Matt Ivan. Like you just would have like it just come out as just lost everything.
I could have stayed. I could have stayed in there
all,
forever.
everything.
I
Every
could have stayed
ounce
in
of
there
weight was
forever.
shed off
I
you.
loved it. I could have stayed in there forever.
I could not have.
I lost like 2 pounds in sweat. It was gross.
But also at the end of it, you shower off. You then can go back in the cool tub, go back in the spa. It was a wonderful time.
Cold tub.
Highly recommend.
Fuck that cold tub. Fuck that.
Highly
You didn't
recommend.
go to the real cold tub, Tanner.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, the real one was at the Reykjavik City Pool.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That was
pool
way
and spa.
colder. It was way colder.
I did not. You're right. I did not go to that. I was in the locker room.
Yeah, I've done polar plunges. I've done like cold water swims.
I would guess it was
I've done
30
tough
degrees.
mudders where it's called the ice enema, and you jump in this like.
I would guess the
Ice
water was.
water up your ass.
Yeah.
Ice enema.
You're
I
doing
guess
this whole
that-
tough mudder, and at the end
that
there's a
redefines
pool.
Tough Mudder.
There's a pool at the end of it where you have to go and then you jump
Alright.
in and jump in. It's pure ice. It's like.
I almost feel like we could go even
Yeah.
half this size, right? You think?
Maybe
But
cut.
forgot it.
Might as well.
Okay,
You
game.
like
Jake has a
spa?
game he wants to show us, and you
I
can
recommend
try this and play
Pleasant
that.
thoughts, travel, eat some cheese,
Also, circling
eat
back,
cured meats.
is 90 Day Fiance the one with the Ed guy with no neck, and he's like,
Yeah, it was like a
That guy?
Filipino
Yeah.
wife.
he's just like, I'm not
Look at that. I covered it.
What do you guys watch?
Okay. Anyways, so go to Iceland, go to Europe, or not, or just go travel.
If you live in the north, go to the south. If you live in the south,
just
go to the north.
just love somebody. Anyways,
choose somebody you love and love them.
and
So
so
now it's time
for the game,
for new rules.
new wines.
Help.
We're out of wines.
No.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, no,
Um,
I'm not giving any more to you guys.
So this game is called A Game of Things. I guess other names too, but basically, we all do. So there's 5 of us here. There's Antonio, Ali, Tanner, Travis, myself. We're all going to take 5 pieces of paper right now, and on those 5 pieces of paper, we're all going to write
Look
a
at him lick his
category.
thumb as if COVID's not a thing.
We're all vaccinated.
Or are we?
I know everyone else
How
is.
dare you?
The fo- the-
Why?
four-
The
the four-
implication.
I will say
that
the
I'm
4 of
not
us went to
vaccinated.
Iceland and had to be vaccinated, so legally. I know. I legally know that 4 of us are vaccinated.
You are the weakest link out.
Although Antonio was stopped at the border
Yeah, 'cause I'm brown.
because he's brown.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
irony
same
behind it
exact
is that
paperwork.
Antonio was like, I guarantee
Is
you,
it 5?
I'm going to be
Oh.
stopped.
Yeah.
What time is it? Yeah, well, we could do 2.
It's 11.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
could do 2.
Okay.
Give me the other one.
Everyone take 2 pieces.
Oh yay!
2.
Did I win? I don't have a pen.
Is there 2 pieces here? Is that 1 or 2?
Thanks.
All right, you have 2. Okay. All right. So what you're gonna do? So the game of things is actually pretty simple. Everyone think of a category of things.
Just categories?
It's just think of a category. So like for example, things you might put in Tanner's butt was a category for us when you weren't there.
I'm glad I'm in your thoughts, guys.
The limit does not exist.
The limit does not exist.
But so it's like literally any like you had some good examples before, like what were you saying before, like
Things that remind you of the 90s.
yeah, exactly, like stupid shit like that, anything, literally anything.
Does
You
it have to
come-
be accurate or trying to be silly funny?
You're just making the
Whatever
category
you
right
want.
now.
Oh, just making the category.
So we're creating the game right now. By
Okay.
making the categories. Okay.
Yeah.
We also need 2 buckets or something like that,
2 buckets. Oh, okay.
or hats or whatever to pull from.
Instructions unclear. I ate the paper.
So typically it'd be like things you would or things that, and then what your category is the next thing, right?
Expensive. It's kind of hard.
Fold them up.
I'll-
Do we have a receptacle for these?
We need a receptacle still.
Hmm.
I think I
And we need 2 receptacles.
We do need 2 receptacles.
What about this?
Fine, perfect, love it. Love it.
Love it, love
Okay,
it.
so we're making 2 categories? or
Very
just one?
good.
Make 2 categories.
Okay.
There's one.
So
So
the
what-
rest of the paper here is going to be for you to answer the following when we go around the room. Okay. And I will read first just for the just to explain the game. Looking for a second receptacle.
Yes.
Do
I
you have
feel
to
like this
fold
is
them
a
up?
very big, yeah.
Folding is important.
Fucking fold like a
Or we
chair,
just
bro.
Put them all in that box.
Folded like
Yeah.
a chair.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just do the one fold. Just put that in the.
And now everyone has to have a slip.
I do want to listen.
What the?
What do you want to
Oh,
do
so
for,
good,
for-
God.
What do you want to do for a second receptacle?
I'll do a really light second.
Oh, that's
Fuck, that's so good.
Oh, what's that box?
Oh, that was a good.
If the last one we had was good because then you could lay them out also.
You know what?
Read them.
You know what?
Nobody could see that.
While we're getting this ready, I'm gonna see how much it costs to import this shit.
That's so good.
Tax can be immense.
Yeah. Oh, we have a cooler back here.
Guys, we're sorry.
Yep, so this is So this is typically when we would go for a break.
Okay, we're back.
Alright, the other way.
Okay.
So we have
All things considered,
So-
solid.
I would say it's a solid one. So to start here, we're gonna go around the room pulling categories out. The person who reads does not get a chance to answer, but they get a chance. Oh, they get a chance to like write down an answer, but you don't get to like guess the answers. Okay. I'll read first. So I'm gonna read it.
Do we need more paper then? Right?
Yep, I'm gonna read a prompt. Everyone write an answer to this prompt. Okay.
If you require more paper,
Papier, I do. Obviously, everyone does actually.
I'm just trying to find Helga's.
Here's some.
take this stack. Take this stack.
All right, so you guys are writing a thing to answer this prompt, okay? What kink would you never try? What kink would you never try? What kink would you never try?
So, like, can we, like, literally rule out the illegal shit? Like, kids. Like, duh. Like,
I mean, no, you could write whatever you want.
Jesus Christ, okay.
You can answer what you want. This is not this could be a real answer. That's typically.
I don't know if that's a kink. It's like a sickness. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
a
I'm
sickness.
saying.
Yeah, I would leave like bestiality.
You could write it if you want to, but point being, hear me out.
Pedophilia, like
But
I'm not going.
The
that
point
route.
of the game is for people to make people laugh, and also for people not to guess who you are.
Gotcha.
Do you know our
You can
handwriting?
try to be
No,
tricky
I-
and make
I don't
people
get to
think that
guess.
it's somebody
Okay.
else's
Yeah, this is Balderdash.
answer.
This is just like Balderdash.
Okay.
You could be tricky and try to make people think it's somebody
Right.
else's
That's
answer.
the real
That's
game.
like,
The real game is to make you believe it that like someone else answered it. But I also put what I wanted
like
to
the
put.
rum.
But I will often answer just because I know it's funny instead of like actually trying to win. So it's like there's that whole thing too.
I feel like we all need the same pens.
No, not really. I'm reading.
He's
It does
reading.
not matter.
Okay.
It does not matter.
So shuffle them out. Yeah.
Well, this one's not it. This was the prompt. But yeah, I got the shuffle. Well, the shuffle doesn't matter either. I mean, this does for me, I guess. But
As long as
Every
only
day
Jake
I'm
can see
shuffling.
them.
all right.
Don't show.
What kink would you never try? What kink would you never try? We have hot wax poured on me.
Oh.
Also, don't poker. Like, try to keep a poker face if you can. We have baby diaper fetish. We have car machine sex
Car machine sex.
/ machine sex.
Oh,
yeah.
car, like having sex in a car?
No, it's having sex with a car.
So asking I want to tell you right now. You asking these clarifying questions is like
Gotta get away.
could be the fucking best poker game ever too.
I'm fucking god at Boulder Dash.
Antiquing.
I know. Okay, we know who that is.
Or piss play.
Fucking grow up.
You get
Soap and water's cheap.
You get to
Pee
guess
on your
people
part.
first.
I get to guess people for.
So you pick one of those prompts and guess who said it. And if you get it wrong, it moves on to the next person.
On to the next
We-
one.
oh,
on to
oh,
the
one other
next
thing,
one.
if you get guessed, you don't. If you get guessed, you don't get to guess.
Cool.
So if you get
No,
guessed,
you
you
don't.
can read
You
handwriting
don't
and you
get-
could read.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can read them again to you if you like.
So Piss play.
So we have
wax.
piss play, we have hot wax.
I can guess it. Wax.
Wax poured on me.
That's one.
Bang, 1 point for you. Do we?
guess
I actually
again.
don't care what keeping track of points, but we can if you like.
Sure.
You guess again because you got it, right?
Yep, you keep guessing.
Oh, okay.
So we have
machine.
Machine.
antiquing.
Antiquing. No.
Not antiquing.
So you get 1 point. Moving on to.
I feel that one was super easy.
I'm gonna guess
Yeah.
that the car stuff is Jade.
Nope.
No. Okay.
So
Done.
Taryn doesn't get to guess.
I know, so I just
Yeah.
guessed it.
Shadows does.
Yeah, but I need to make sure. So that was no car stuff. So antiquing.
Yep.
So we have piss play, baby stuff, and machine
Adult
stuff.
diaper baby.
Okay. Machine piss play.
Don't do that, by the way. That's right. You're right. You win. But do not guess 2 in a row.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
have to guess 1 at a time, because otherwise, if this is wrong,
Then it would guarantee the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I was pretty confident on each of those.
But
Because I don't think Allie
I-
knows
I
that
did-
machine play is having sex with a car.
I do because I saw that one My Strange Addiction episode.
I also,
Fair enough. Oh, shit. Now I feel
but I
bad.
also did the same. I also did this thing when we were playing with Kitty, and I was wrong, and I fucked the game up.
Yeah,
It fucks
fair
the
enough.
game up. Don't do
Fair
that.
enough.
Guess 1 at a time.
Lucky guess though. You got it.
You got it. So you
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
So you got 1, 2, 3. You get 9 points. And Tony gets 1 point. It's pretty hard round for some of us.
Yeah, the antiquing's a Futurama reference.
It is.
And
It's
that's
Bender.
Jake. That's
Yep.
Untitled
Again.
Chapter.
Isn't that when you like throw like baby powder on somebody?
Antiquing?
No, you go to just buy antiques.
No,
There's
like,
nothing
like
sexual about it.
Jackass when they like.
I love
the-
I love though that Allie decided to make a cake out to fit the word.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
no, antiquing is
No,
just
but
a
I
feature
swear
on
to
the
God.
reference.
I
That's
answered
what
antiquing
that is.
You can
twice.
submit to the Urban Dictionary that antiquing is the sex act of
Also,
throwing
Ellie, you should
powder,
know-
baby powder.
When somebody's sleeping, either
Ellie,
flour or baking
okay.
powder, and you like bomb them with it.
Allie,
Get antiqued,
last
bro.
time we played this, I said antiquing twice. I was sure you would get it, but you didn't.
All
I
right.
didn't
So
remember.
now we have a
It said
new
fact,
category.
We have a new category. If you want to keep track of your points, you can. Travis has 9, and Tony has 1.
9.
The points don't really matter. It's more for the fun of the game.
I like
Very,
winning.
very who's line of
Drew
you.
Carey, boy.
The
What
points
is
don't
the next
matter.
category?
You draw it out of here. You have the box. Where's that box?
It's there.
No, the other box. This is where you're gonna collect our answers from. Okay.
Okay, so
So you don't guess this time, but you read everything. Okay.
And you,
And you also answer.
You also answer. Yes. You just don't guess. I like the two category rule because I think it like makes it hard to guess whose category is what too.
celebrities we wish were still alive.
Oh.
That's a fun one.
Antiquing.
Antiquing.
Celebrities I wish were still alive. Celebrities I wish were still alive. Celebrities I wish were still alive.
Da, 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 da.
Did you put Trevor Moore?
Did we all put her on?
That's what I'm worried about.
By the way, wear diapers,
Ugh.
fuck cars, be in your partner. Oh, it's all love, babe.
Fuck cars.
Love cars.
So diaper stuff with me, I'm just not into.
No, I don't think I could.
Just a widow baby.
Please don't.
No.
Okay.
That's a great
Allie,
episode.
there are 2 doors. Choose one to leave.
Oops,
that was a Broad City reference, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
Allie, I fucking know you too well.
oops, that's my kink.
Broad City.
No.
It's like episode 2. That's
Fred
pretty-
Armisen.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
in there. He's
Just
just
a little
like,
bite,
"Just a
baby."
widow baby. Babies don't have money.
Are you my friends? No.
Did we put all the answers in there?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So what was the prompt again? Repeat, please.
Repeat again.
Celebrities.
Celebrities
Yeah,
we
celebrities.
wish were still alive. So,
Go for it.
Bill Cosby.
He is in fact
He's
still alive.
Still alive.
Quite alive.
He's out of jail.
So he's free.
He's
free
extra
alive.
alive, yeah.
Yeah, he's extra alive.
So whose turn is this to guess this then?
No, he needs to read all of
Oh,
it.
you read them all.
But
Yeah.
Allie guesses first.
Okay, so read them all. So Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Matthew Lillard on the inside.
Matthew Lillard's okay. He's still also alive, but on the inside.
Hold on. Brittany Murphy.
Yeah,
Brittany Murphy.
yeah.
The first one actually dead.
Yeah,
She's
she's
dead.
actually dead. And
Look at Matthew Lillard.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. Oh,
Who?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
there only 4 answers?
C4.
Did you not
Did
call
you know
it
the
an
answer?
Am I supposed to go on?
You were
Yeah.
supposed to answer.
Alright. Well, now you can't, so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now you can, so just hold on.
We'll just run with it.
Yeah,
Alright,
we'll
let's
run
go
with
with it. Alright.
Alright. So Brittany Murphy,
So,
Seymour
I'm
Hoffman.
gonna judge this that Allie gets a point just because she can't guess the one person.
Sure. So, congrats, you guessed Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
You got it right.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So we have
Antonio's the one
Seymour
who said
Hoffman,
nothing.
Matthew, Brittany Murphy, Matthew Lillard on the inside, and Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Well, so it's my guess now.
I think
No,
Jake
no.
said Matthew Lillard on the inside.
I knew you'd get that, but it was too funny for me.
It's good too.
I think, okay, I think you said Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I did.
And you said Brittany Murphy.
Boom! Close out, that's 10 points.
Yeah.
So we have 10
Yeah.
points.
And
I feel like these rounds go by pretty quick. You could easily do one more.
Well, that's why I did 2 categories each.
Oh, right, yeah, sure.
Yep. Also, this is like the more people you add to this, the more fun it is for sure. So like
So
8 to
let's
10
get rid of
people,
those
this
ones.
is great.
Al?
Yes,
Pick the first.
I need them all.
So we'll do one more round, I guess, and call it a show.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is the
ready.
game of things, guys, so you can play this at home at your next drunken party.
Alright, okay. Discontinued or rejected Taco Bell sauces.
Okay.
And you will put them in here.
Oh. What?
We should at least go to Travis Reed's, so then that's a full round. 2 rounds is going around twice.
Sure. I'll do that. We don't need to copyright music and dub it over. We'll just steal it. Wow,
Son of a bitch.
that wasn't discreet at all.
Not in the slightest bit. I'm
Actually,
actually
great.
very disappointed in you.
I actually didn't taste any of it.
That's a lie.
I did not. I had never touched my
We
tongue.
went into his mouth, he's like, oh shit, spit it all back in.
No, I never touched my mouth. Never actually hit my tongue.
So,
Alright. Discontinued or rejected Taco Bell sauces.
was that everybody?
Everyone phone in?
There's
Including
5 here.
Including yourself.
Yes.
So I get to guess first.
Rat guacamole. Salsa verde.
Is that still?
Satan's asshole. Walking Dead cab.
Well, that's gotta be somebody. That's a limited number of people.
And fire farts.
Fire.
How is that
Tanner,
not just
to
regular?
you.
How is that not just regular? Fucking
Okay. So there's Fire Farts is the last one, then Walking Dead Cab, Salsa Verde, which is just, okay. Satan's ass, and then
Rat guacamole.
I'm so bad at this game. I just realized it now when you're under pressure, like, ah, shit. Antonio, are you Satan's asshole? Damn, I suck.
It's my turn. Antonio, are you rat guacamole?
Oh! Does he get points if we get
No.
us getting? Okay.
No, it's only on guessing and being the last one up. That's the only
Gotcha.
points that are. Can I get one more read?
Rat guacamole. Salsa verde. Satan's asshole. Walking Dead cab. And fire farts.
Fuck. Tanner, were you Walking Dead Cab?
I was not.
Fuck!
Dang.
What's your guess?
So many permutations.
You have to keep track of them all is the problem.
You do.
Wait, sing his
Math.
asshole.
Me?
No, it was one more time. One more read.
Rat guacamole, Satan's asshole, salsa verde, Walking Dead cab, and fire farts.
Tanner sing his asshole.
No. Why would I give up my spot?
Wait, you said that
He
earlier.
guessed you was Satan's asshole.
Why would I give
Oh
up my chance?
no! Okay, but Allie did that shit in a
Don't pay
game.
attention.
It fucking threw me.
I did.
You
but-
sacrificed yourself to be out?
She
Well,
she guessed
I
she
thought
guessed
it
it.
was smart and then it wasn't.
Okay. So do we
Good
keep
guess,
going?
though.
Yeah, so nobody's gotten anything.
It literally
yet.
just
No-
fucked me
no
over.
one has
Double
gotten
check.
So
any
you don't
points.
get to guess?
No.
No,
No, sure.
It's your guess.
My guess again.
Yeah.
No, you didn't get it right.
Right.
None of us did.
I thought
We
Yeah,
all
so
got it
it's
wrong.
Travis's turn.
No.
Whoa,
I got mine wrong too. We
all
all
got it wrong.
No, I
Plus-
know, but then you. Oh no, you just guessed. So yeah, now it is your turn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry. So
Chop
sorry.
liver
Oh
over
my
here.
god.
I chop puffing over
All
here.
right. What do you think?
Chuck
Would
Buffett.
I'm thinking.
you like a read?
I'm thinking Travis is Walking Dead Cab.
That is correct.
How
Because
many
there
more
is
of us?
only.
No, I guessed you. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Antonio could be big brain and have done that. He could have been real big brain and got that.
But it would
You're
not
right,
have been.
right.
It would not have been
I
Allie
was
though.
not.
Right? No, I did. But no, I did tell her that Walking Dead Cab tastes like drinking zombies and it's bad. So if she
Well,
retained
that
that,
would have been the biggest brain play.
that would have been like the big.
I'm not guessing though.
Sure.
So you go again.
Okay.
So Walking Dead cab is out. You have a point, or 1 or 2 points.
1.
1 point. You need a read.
I know what they are. Are you Salsa Verde?
No.
This game sucks.
You're Salsa Verde.
No wait. Oh yeah, you're out.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. Yes, you are.
You have
Okay.
1 point. Oh.
I got 1 point. I'll write it on my arm like
I don't
that.
think
So
so.
we have. What else do we have? We have.
Rat guacamole, Satan's asshole, fire farts.
You're Satan's asshole.
I am.
You're fire
Satan's
farts.
asshole.
I am.
Bam, bam, bam. 9 points over here, bitch.
And you are rat guacamole.
I am
That is a
indeed.
good one.
Thank you.
I honestly
Okay.
thought Antonio was so convinced that rat guacamole was you.
No.
I was pretty convinced too. I was like, it feels like a safe bet.
Salsa
If I could have
No,
guessed,
I
my
thought
first
you-
guess would have been salsa verde for you. Weirdly.
Yeah, it's not-
I thought you were
it does not
fire
exist
farts.
anymore.
It's
we went-
just a
we
real
went-
answer.
Very literal.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. And I love that shit. It
Oh
does
my
not
God.
exist.
All right, Tanner. You gotta pick
You're
a
up.
big category.
Neat. Thank you, buddy.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
What is the category?
The limit does not exist for this one. Things that you would rub on your body.
Jesus.
The limit does not exist.
Oof.
Would you? Would you?
Things you would, not wouldn't. Wouldn't would make this easy.
That's so. It's fucking.
Things you would want in your body.
Mix it up.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta.
God, I want to put a funny one, but it's gonna get me so obvious.
Just don't laugh when you read it.
Don't laugh when I write it.
Or when I read it. That's it.
I don't know.
No.
Play for winning.
Antonio, could you
This game
ask
is all
me
about
a
winning,
Tecate?
not laughter and fun and friend making.
I just have to stare at you, Tanner, the whole time, because otherwise I can see what people are writing. I'm trying not to do that. No, I mean like.
Just don't cheat, bro.
Well, it is.
Check out Spider-Man poster.
Who wrote the Taco Bell question?
That was me.
That was a good question.
Are we supposed
Now you're like,
supposed-
now I know your handwriting.
Now we
I'm
aren't-
gonna go with
It's
this.
not the bucket. There's this though.
You all
Nothing
drink Kevin's beer.
matches.
Kevin's beer? You left it here?
You wrote your own, right?
Travis bought it,
Oh,
so.
it's in-
You have to write one.
Fuck me! What's the question? Oh, things we wrote about. Okay, I read it. I'm so dumb.
Myself.
Also, don't
Things
read. Don't read yours first. I mean, you could, I guess, but like.
Don't tell me the next level, you. Alright.
I mean, you're not even playing right now.
Things
technically.
that you would
Now I have to read
rub
them.
on your body. I'm just gonna shuffle and grab at random. So,
Maybe this.
The
maybe
medallion
this
to a
will-
white glass might be the first time it's ever happened in history.
I can only hope that this is going to go and absorb some Helga and be slightly better.
I'm following you down this rabbit hole.
It always tastes worse.
Every time I have medallion, it tastes a little bit worse than last time.
Everyone in?
I got 5.
Where you going?
Wait until this one
In
is
the middle of
right.
the game?
Because who knows? We're about to go and just fuck up real quick.
Go on one of us. Piss play wasn't your kink you'd never do. All right, here we go.
Just make sure you don't pee on the person who said.
Oh god, this one popped out.
Is that you?
Hmm?
Piss play?
Was.
Soap and
It
water.
was between that or waterworks, so I didn't know if that would get the point across.
Water sports.
Water sports.
Yeah,
Water
there we go,
sports,
whatever.
yeah.
Soap and
Yeah.
water's cheap.
Skiing.
I think that's.
Answer number 1. Soap.
Wow, somebody's clean.
Soap. Soap and water's cheap, and then I read a thing that said soap. There we
Hey,
go.
boy.
Vibrators.
Isn't that the point? Would you have a vibrator on yourself if
I mean,
that's
like,
what you're into?
you're just doing it like my elbow, or like you rub it. I'm just going.
Have you ever had those massagers, man?
Yeah,
They're like,
Hitachi ones?
Broke.
those are fucking like eggs.
No, sometimes they're for
Uh,
this. And
oh,
sometimes
you're talking
they're
the
for that.
wands.
Yeah, the wands. Yeah.
Tecate.
That was good.
The limit does not exist.
Big brain.
Expired Go-Gurt.
Coker.
Not yogurt. Go-Gurt. Because when you're on the go and you need to rub stuff on your body, grab a Go-Gurt. Make sure it's expired.
Travis, you first.
Can we get a repeat of all of the answers?
Nope.
I know them.
One and through. Okay, vibrators. Limit doesn't exist. Expired Go-Gurt. Soap and Tecate.
Jake, are you expired Go-Gurt?
You know me too well.
It's only because he sees a bunch of empty Go-Gurt tubes on your bedroom floor.
No, it's because there's an old Prolapse video of Evan's
Prolapse
Go-Gurt.
video?
I
No,
feel like I
no.
would have guessed that too. I mean, that makes so much
Spice-
sense.
spice-
Hey,
spices
it's
to
That's
cover.
that's a kink that didn't make that prolapse play.
Yeah, you know what? Fist that asshole. Antonio, are you Tecate?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gave it
headshot.
away too easy.
These are headshots going on.
So I have,
Got two left.
Don't say the one that's yours. You know?
obviously, but what are the remaining ones?
I know which one you
So
are.
Tecate
pretty
and
well,
Go-Gurts are
actually.
gone.
Yeah.
Yours is easy for me.
So
Yours would have been easy
it's
for me if I started.
Limit doesn't exist, vibrators, and soap.
I know this already.
Allie, are you the limit does not exist?
Yep.
Ooh. Fire.
Way to go, vibrators.
Today you learned something.
Ah.
My answer was soap.
So Travis just tended out.
Gee.
Alright, Travis.
Alright.
you're
This
left.
game's not fun. I'm
Ravioli.
losing and I want to play more. I'm taking my ball and going home.
I'm sorry, I'm good at
You're
this.
losing, I'm
So-
losing. I got 1 point.
Me too. Oh, we're tied for the
I have
last.
10.
I have 9.
I have 19.
So this game's a lot more fun when you have like 8 players or more because it's like
Ooh.
it's like less you get less of these like there's less point clumping, you know.
I like this category. What is your guilty pleasure anime?
Man, none of mine got picked.
Okay, you guys can guess me right away.
Oh man, I need a paper.
There you go. Have fun.
I got it.
I got one. Shit.
Travis gets a free one.
I can't. Travis isn't guessing, right?
Yeah, I'm not guessing.
Oh, that makes it way easier.
Jake gets a free one. Enjoy your free point. Spend it wisely, alright?
We answered that way too quick.
Fuck anime.
Did you just write fuck anime?
Fuck anime.
If you'd like to see my viewpoints and participation in the anime cartoon SmackDown episode, you won't hear it because I was very quiet during that part.
I really hope someone writes JoJo Kevin's fucking bizarre or whatever. Alright, so
Bizarre Adventure.
Is everyone in? Are you in,
no,
Travis?
I am
I'm
in,
not
but
in. I'm
Jake
not
is
in.
not.
Uh,
Can I put this one hentai site maybe I go to once in a while?
You
You
could,
can
you
put
could.
anything you want.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's whatever your guilty pleasure is.
So now it might be obvious.
Oh, wait,
Shoot all the ghosts of Mysterio.
Kids playing hentai.
So, guilty pleasure animes. We have Bible Black. Yes. Sergeant Frog. Monster Rancher.
That's actually a good
That's a good one. My Neighbor Totoro. Bleach. This is a lot more wholesome for most of these.
Can I get a repeat?
My Neighbor Totoro. Bible Black. Bleach. Sergeant Frog. And Monster Rancher.
So Sergeant Frog.
You win, free point.
You get a point.
You get a point. Everyone
Uh,
gets a point.
What are the other ones? Bible Black.
Bible Black, Monster Rancher, Bleach, and My Neighbor Totoro.
Can I ask a serious question while Jake ponders this for 1 second?
I never told
Is it
her
about
something
anime?
great.
Yeah.
Then no.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How do you guys have the time to watch all these?
We
Bleach.
watch regular shows.
Bleach. Bible Black.
And you also
Monster
watch regular
Rancher?
shows.
And Monster Rancher. That is
How do you
correct.
juggle real shows in this?
Bible Black.
I don't know, which is why I was
Fuck!
thinking I could think of
Damn
another
it!
Pokemon.
Damn it.
Antonio, the guess is how many points? You got everyone, but you got. Is this 2 points or 3 points?
2 points.
2 points for Jake.
It's all you, Antonio.
So we have
Yours to win or lose.
Monster Rancher, Bible Black, and Bleach.
Travis Monster Rancher.
No.
Thank God.
God damn it.
Bleach.
It's you are not done yet. Alex.
No, I got it.
I
I
am
got it
done.
out.
Oh, then
Exactly.
yes.
Bleach.
Yeah.
Bible Black. Monster Rancher.
Ah, god damn it.
19 points.
Shit. I'm gonna murder
Okay.
it.
I mean, we have the round ready, but if we're done, we're done.
We're done. That was fun.
So we tied for first.
We did at 19.
So I think points come up a lot in this game when you don't have like more people. Also, you can reduce
Sorry, side note: please don't watch Bible Black. Please do watch Monster Rancher.
Sergeant Frog.
Please watch Sergeant Frog.
Watch My Neighbor
Yes.
Totoro.
Wait, have you ever
Watch-
watched Sergeant Frog?
After the cartoon SmackDown, I watched
On
YouTube
Bleach.
clips.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
No, you gotta start from the beginning and not just
it
like
was,
watch
it was like a
clips.
super mix of stuff on it. That said, Bleach, I watched all of it.
It's alright.
I
That's it.
like Bleach.
Watch
so
Yu
Kubo,
Yu Hakusho instead. That's what I would say.
Yes, facts said all around.
Listen
I'll
to
check
about
out for
Bleach
this
stuff.
part. This
So I
It goes
enjoy-
on forever.
So that's the thing. I enjoyed Bleach because Tite Kubo came out and said,
Yeah.
I have a defined end. We are getting there. And he ended it. He ended Bleach.
Oh, you did a Bleach. I
Yeah.
never finished it.
So Bleach is like done. That said, the reason why I will always take Bleach over One Piece is because the guy
One
who
Piece
writes,
fucking sucks.
the guy who writes
Can I
One
ask you a
Piece
question?
says, I don't know how I'm going to end this, so I'm going to just keep writing.
It's like 1,000 episodes long now.
It is over 1,000 episodes.
I have a question. If I put Full Metal Alchemist, would that have conflicted to make you maybe guess him?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
No, it's not really a guilty pleasure.
But
I understand,
tattooed
but like,
on
would
me.
it have thrown you off?
It
You
would- it
guessing?
would have-
More than Sergeant Frog would have.
Yeah, that one immediately when I read it was that.
Well,
I was
Alright, so
I was
that's-
genuinely
that's-
hoping that someone would guess. You guessed Bible Black was real.
Yeah.
So that was our show. Travel, watch anime, eat cheese, drink wine,
Don't watch Bible Black.
No.
play the game of things. It was very fun. I
Yeah.
like that game.
And if you ever see it in bars when you travel, drink Helga.
Straight
Yes.
Helga.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Love each other. Good night.